What's up, guys, gals, and all you awesome minions of different shapes and sizes? It's me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, and I am so surprised my voice hasn't died from saying that constantly. But as you can see, we are playing some Evolve free-to-play today, and I'm so excited to show you this match, because as you know, I'm quite overconfident as the Goliath. We all know that I'm not actually defeated yet as the Goliath, but there's those little moments, those little pinches of a peak where you can see me nearly get beaten. You know? And so one of these matches is me actually nearly getting destroyed. And it's actually really cool because I don't believe this is a pre-made match. I do not think that at all. I think this is actually a hunting team that are talking together, are actually communicating and working towards a common goal, to take me down. Now, I did do one really bad thing, and that is I thought to myself, well, I need some review footage for the Evolve free-to-play review, and so I'll play a bit of Meteor Goliath. No, I should not have done that. I should really play my A game when it comes to actually doing the actual player matches. And what I ended up doing was, I kind of got a bit out of my comfort zone, because this thing of that the Meteor Goliath plays completely different to the standard Goliath in how his abilities work, its abilities work, her abilities work. I'll still never get those genders right, but as you may notice, the first thing I try to do is sneak away. I try to do this as fast as possible, because generally, you'll find that some hunters don't even use the interplanetary scanner until kind of like later, because they'll see the footprints at the start of the spawn and go, oh, I'm just gonna follow those and then we'll be fine, we'll find the monster and we'll do some huggages and partying. But no. These people actually do it from the get-go. You will find it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. And so now I'm trying to use those stealth abilities that I have as the Goliath, as the monster, to try and get a little bit of a one-up on them. Now, there is one thing that I like to do, and this is a tactic that a lot of kind of monster players do use, which is to use the case systems to their advantage. Because obviously if you're going against someone like Hank has the orbital bombardment, he also has that orbital laser, and it's this thing of that, if you can get in a cave, he can't use that ability, and it's a very powerful ability too. So generally you'll find is, if I'm going against a Hank, I'll try to use that against him by using the case systems, which obviously as well brings the hunters closer to me, because there's less of a chance for them to move around and dodge and things like that. And so I think to myself, well, they're probably going to find me here, so why don't I get as much food as possible, and then I'll do a one-on-one with them. Because obviously as well, stage 1 in free-to-play now is really easy. It's kind of one of these things where you can actually handle yourself at stage 1. I go in for the initiation. I'm not waiting around here, but I'm also trying to stay on the inside of the cave, because it's one of these things where, again, we do have a Hank. They are working together. This is the main issue. They also have a Slim, so this is like one of those really odd matches where they actually have a Slim that works. I've never seen a Slim work. For some reason, I can never get Slim to work. This Slim's doing really well. Maybe he has loads of damage reduction or something, I'm not too sure. But I'm trying my best to stay out of like the area of the outside of the cave. I'm trying to stay in the cave. Gotta keep in the cave, because remember, he'll drop that orbital laser on me, and I do not want that. I'm about to lose my armor, which is really sucky, but if I can take down that Slim, then maybe I'll get some form of victory from this. He's so close to dead, but remember that the... What would you classify as the Rogue Hank? I think he's called Rogue Hank in this. The Rogue Hank actually has the ability to passively give everyone around him a shield. So he doesn't even have to hold down the shield button, he'll just give you a shield over time, which is really awesome, which is really good. Now, we did actually end up damaging one of the hunters, which is fantastic. Slim is down, we want to see that. Make sure that if you ever have a confrontation with the hunters, that you take at least one square from one hunter. Just one. That's all you need to do. Just make sure that you, in some way, handicap them. Because that's going to actually help you later on in future fights, because it means less damage to do to them, because they're going to take more, and it means that they're going to go down. And that's the fantastic thing. If there's one person incapacitated, then the entire group falls down together, kind of. Now, the first thing we want to do now is to try and stage up. We want to try and get to that stage 2. But it's this thing as well where you'll generally find a lot of hunters will be able to kind of stay on your tracks. So what are we going to do about that? Because remember that you may have noticed we've got a Maggie on the team, so it means that we can't really stealth around as much as we would like, because you do have the Daisy Trapjaw that can get around your stealth, that can actually beeline in the direction you're going. That little Trapjaw is pretty much an interplanetary scanning of itself. It just has to kind of like depend on the hunter team to kind of work with her, or kind of like pay attention to her, I guess. But as you can see, like, actually going for some stealth here, trying to go down the creek, because obviously if I go down into the water, the footprints will be hidden as well. Kind of, possibly, potentially. There's a little bit of hidden when it goes to the footsteps in water, but I'm trying to use that river system to try to use it to my advantage, so I can sneak away and actually get a little bit of a benefit here. So I do get a little bit of ground, a tiny little smidgen, just so I can try and level up. But that interplanetary scan just recharges so quickly that it's one of these things where you need to make those moves on the go as quick as possible. You need to be thinking like this. You need to be using innovation. You need to be thinking, How am I going to get around them this second right now? As you know, one of my favorite kind of like ability combos is 3 on Flame, 2 on Ground Smash, what's it called, Leap Smash, and then finally on Charge. Now, they are actually going to end up, as you can see, doming me here, so we're going to go inside this little building. Now, this is where I realized that the Hunter team is actually working together in this match, and it's something that I ended up realizing is going to work against me immensely. Now, I do have a lot of shield, I do have a lot of health, and I think to myself, well, I'm just going to let them come to me. I'll just let them come to me. I'm just going to sit here, I'll do that. They'll come to me. Any second now. Any second, they will come to me. They'll come fight me, it'll be fun. It's gonna be awesome. And as you can see, they call my bluff. They completely call my bluff, because remember that if the timer runs out, then the monster loses. So all they have to really do is sit there. I'm just kind of sitting there like, you're not gonna come and fight me? You've also got the Slim there just completely taunting you with those gas grenades. And it's just this little moment of like, they're like, yeah, we know what you're trying to do here. We know that you're trying to use the dome to your advantage. It's not gonna happen, Josh. Proxy, you're not going to get around this. They do end up having their trapper, as you can see, put down a trap just to annoy me. I come out here just trying to do some form of damage, but remember that that Hank is able to give passive shields as mentioned, which means that Maggie is pretty much safe, pretty much protected. So I go back into the dome thinking, oh, if I just stay in the dome, then maybe it'll like run out at some point and I can leave. It's not really working out for me here, is it? The timer is going down. Remember that matches now go for around 10 minutes, and then that's it. Then the monster will lose unless you can kill them all. So I'm just thinking, oh, go for it, whatever. But remember, if I go outside and that orbital laser is going to hurt me, the Trapper's doing a really good job here actually putting those poons down and completely holding me in place. But maybe I could go for her. Maybe I could try and do some form of damage to her. You've also got a Daisy there. She has really got her A-game in brought today, because as you can see, she's putting those traps in really good places. And it's this thing of maybe I could try and go for her. Maybe I could do something. But that passive shield that the Rogue Hank is able to do is just a massive pain. I believe he's dropped down the orbital laser. You've got to be really careful here. And it's going to take a lot of my armor off. Oh my goodness. Watch out for the laser. Whew, that was close. It ran out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fantastic. Maybe I could punish the Hank. Maybe we could go for the Hank. We're going to do something. Remember, try and get one square at least off a Hunter every confrontation. And so I'm going to use that fire, use that leap smash. Oh my goodness, he's flying away. Try and go for one of those aerial punches. Oh, I'm able to take him down. That is good. That is fantastic. That is what we want to see. I'm going to run away here as fast as possible. Jeez, this is getting tense. This is not what you want to happen. This is not what you want to happen. You want to try and run away as fast as possible now. Try and take one down. If you've got that no armor, do not risk it, because remember, if they can take down your armor, then your health is all good to go. And I literally mean good to go. It'll never come back. It seems that the Slim is harassing me quite a bit, and I don't know why, because he's not sticking with the team. He's kind of just coming at me by himself, and I could have probably turned around and punished him here. They are going to get to me really, really quickly, and so we're going to have another confrontation. Another one. There are so many in this match. It's like one of these things where they keep keeping up with me. They keep keeping up with me. Word combo. Awesome. That's double points. But I think to myself again, this place might be quite good as like a little bit of a dome arena, right? Possibly. And so I think to myself, maybe I can have another fight. Maybe I can make up for this. Maybe I could do something to get some vengeance. So I try and stay a little bit far away from him. I do the bad thing though, and the Hank ends up baiting me out, and it's this thing of like, maybe I could get the medic. Maybe the medic could like have a little bit more like injustice put onto it. Because remember, we are the bad guys, so it isn't justice, it's injustice. Going for that Slim. Gotta try and do that, kill that Slim as fast as possible. Because remember, if there's no Slim, then there's no healing. Trying my best, but at the same time, remember that we do have the Rogue Hank who's getting passive shields. We're probably going to see an orbital laser in a second. That harpoon holding me down, and oh my goodness, my armor is going. They're holding me down as much as I can. And I even try and slap that harpoon away, but it's just not working. I'm about to lose my armor. This is not what I want to see. They have the dome ready, I believe. Oh boy, this is not looking good for me at all. I need to do something. I need to pull something out of the bag. The Slim is now down. It's probably time that I run away. Yeah, it's definitely probably time I run away. Proxy, just run away. What are you doing? Why are you trying to take the Hank down? You might as well take the Hank down now. We're going in for this. We're going to see if we can take down a Hank as well. Get 2 squares. Oh, that is a really good one. Oh my goodness. Just get those harpoons out of the way. Let's try. Proxy, you are still fighting them and you have no armor. Just run away, dude. I've learned my... Oh my goodness, that harpoon. It's like we're fighting a Kyberus here. Why do I have any Pokeballs? That was so close, but I did risk it there. I did sacrifice some health so I could do some form of damage to the Hunter team, because I thought to myself, well, they're going to hurt me. They're going to, like, keep hunting me. I might as well try and take them down as much as possible. So, we're gonna have to go over here now. So, now this is one thing that I noticed as well while I was thinking about this. So I was taking down these little creatures here trying to get some more food, and I thought, well, they're always gonna be on me. And if I go stage 3, then they're just gonna kind of wait for me at the relay. So what could I do? Because remember, stage 2 is my thing. Stage 2 is kind of like my jam. So I thought to myself, if I can stay in stage 2, that means that they're going to continuously follow me. They're going to continuously come after my ass, which means I can still maybe use that to my advantage. And so what I try to do here is use that to my advantage, because I do not want to go to stage 3 and then have them just wait for me to come to them. I don't want it to become the ball in their park. No. So we're going to go back to this cave system. We're going to try and do something, try and pull something out of this. But can we? That is the question. Remember, this is supposed to be a close match. Will they win? Will I win? Will I actually lose for once? And it's one of these things where my overconfidence is really getting the better of me when it comes to Evolve, because again, I have never lost in a public match as a Goliath. Goliath is like, is my go-to monster. It's so powerful, it's so welcoming, so friendly, so user-friendly. Now the Hunters are coming in here to try and do something, to try and finish me off once and for all, and you know what? I'm going to try and finish them off once and for all. This is going to be it. This is going to be the showdown. Can I do this? I'm trying to use all of my abilities. Remember that the monsters now have the ability, kind of like, ability recharge set back now, which means that it takes longer for those abilities to come back, so it's always good to use those perks if you're going to be thinking that you're going to be using those abilities a lot. I do a big boo-boo and I get brought out of the cave, and I want to try and stay in that cave as much as possible. That orbital laser taking down all of my armor. Oh, it's painful, it hurts. Trying to do some form of damage to the assault, but it's just one of those things where, remember, they've got that passive armor from the hang just constantly going on there. I might be able to take down this goddamn Torvald. Just die! He won't go down. There we go, finally. We do have the Slim, we do have the Hank, and obviously as well we have the Maggie, who has not had any form of punishment yet. Oh my goodness, look at my health. My health is actually going below half now. This could be one of those moments you do not want your monster to go below half health. This is where your heart starts to pound, where it starts to beat, where it starts to crawl outside of your throat and go, I'm going to escape. Now I could leave here. You may notice that the dome has actually gone now, but I'm going to try and finish them off. It's one of these things, I'm going all in. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to cash in all of my chips. All of my chip damage and see if I can actually get some form of win here. They are playing so well, though. They're dropping down those traps, they're hopping all over the place, you've got all those heals going on. I need to take them down. I need to take one of these hunters down. I literally have like 2 and a bit squares of health left. This is not looking good to me. I'm literally thinking to myself right here, I'm gonna lose. There is no way I can do this. Right here I think to myself, maybe I can run away, but then I think, no, you know what, screw it. I have had enough of this. I'm going to take them down. No, Mr. Knife Proxy! No! You're all gonna taste my injustice. This is the thing. Again, look, there goes one hunter. That is like a domino in a sense. Now we're gonna go for the next. So remember, if you can take down one hunter, then the rest will follow in a sense. That Torvald is doing so much damage to me in my face. I have 1 square of health left. I need to do this. I'm falling down with him. He's still shooting me. And oh my goodness, the victory's in the bag. That was so epic. I can't believe I nearly lost there. Meteor Goliath. I love you, buddy. Let's come in for a hug. But comment section below, let me know, what did you think to that? I would love to know. Have you had any of your own close calls while playing as the monster as well? Comment section below, tell me all about it. What monsters did you play? What hunters did you fight against? But either way, it's been me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some Evolve free-to-play gameplay today as the Meteor Goliath. And I'll see you all next time. Ciao.